Thank you for taking an interest in learning more about our upcoming facilities improvements at Robinson K-8 Academy. The purpose of this presentation is to share information related to the scope of work to be performed, timing of construction, addressing potential project impacts, interim student housing, and providing answers to project-related questions that have been presented by the school community. First, we'd like to share some information related to the Measure E bond program, as we'd like to keep our community informed about not only the upcoming work at this school, but what other facilities improvements are planned throughout the district. In June of 2016, the Long Beach Unified School Board of Education adopted a comprehensive facilities master plan. The plan serves as a roadmap for future capital improvements and includes a detailed facilities needs assessment for each school site in the district. The facilities needs identified at the time totaled $3.5 billion district-wide. Later that month, the school board approved a $1.5 billion bond measure to be placed on the November 2016 ballot. Voters approved Measure E with a 75% yes vote, and the district immediately started work on developing and finalizing plans for various facilities improvements for schools district-wide. As a reminder, the Measure E bond program costs $5 per $100,000 of property value per month, and we'd like to thank our community for the ongoing support of the district's efforts. One of the primary focuses of Measure E is the installation of new or replacement air conditioning systems and other major infrastructure improvements at the 54 campuses where central air conditioning was outdated or non-existent. As of today, 1/3 of the planned air conditioning projects are in progress or complete. The modernization projects include not only new central heating and air conditioning systems, but also utility infrastructure and accessibility upgrades, electronic classroom projectors, new lighting, windows, paint, and other necessary repairs. Each modernized classroom includes ceiling-mounted speakers situated throughout the room so that every student in the classroom is engaged and can hear the teacher's instruction regardless of where they are seated in the room. Students in the community are also enjoying more track and field time on all-weather turf being installed at all Long Beach Unified secondary schools. Work is in progress or complete at 6 schools thanks to funding from Measure E. While there is a focus on air conditioning and classroom modernization, it is also important to have adequate space for play, physical education, and competitive athletics. A new track and field is currently under construction at Millikan High School, and a similar project is scheduled to begin at Lakewood High School next January. In our continued effort to serve the well-rounded student and student athlete, we are also planning to build new aquatic centers at Jordan, Lakewood, Millikan, Wilson, and Pauley High Schools. The Aquatic Center projects consist of constructing a new 50-meter pool and adding a new building that contains locker rooms, restrooms, showers, offices, pool machine room, chemical storage, and pool equipment storage. Lighting and spectator bleachers are also included as part of each project. We are also planning on repurposing the existing natatoriums, which are inside existing buildings. These will differ by site. However, a sample project would include infilling the old pool areas and installing a multi-purpose flooring system over the area to create a multi-use gym. As you can see, we've already completed similar work at many campuses throughout the district, and we focused our efforts on implementing lessons learned into our projects along the way. Today, more than 13,800 students in 538 classrooms on 23 campuses are already benefiting from completed Measure E campus upgrades. The district has implemented a process of planning and executing projects according to a master schedule approved by the Board of Education. Several projects are scheduled to begin construction over the summer of 2021. In addition, several more projects are in final design in order to start construction in 2022. We are excited to begin work on the Robinson Academy project in the summer of 2021. Our district has the benefit of having multiple interim housing locations that schools can utilize while their site is under construction. These locations are situated at various geographic points within the district boundary. Thus, we are able to make plans to temporarily relocate students to another site, all while not having to travel at a great distance. Each of our interim housing sites have been used by other school campuses over the years, and they are all outfitted with the typical classroom and support spaces needed to serve your school. Currently, the district is planning to provide with bus transportation from Robinson to Butler in the mornings and from Butler back to Robinson at the end of the school day. Please note that all transportation plans are subject to change due to COVID-19 and social distancing protocols in the fall of 2021. School start and end times will remain the same. Transportation of students will begin as early as 7:15 a.m., with the last bus leaving at 7:30 a.m. to allow students to receive breakfast. Butler site is only 2 miles away from Robinson. The dots on the map show students' distribution relative to both sites. This is a map of Robinson Academy with the following key transportation areas marked. The bus pickup and drop-off is shown with yellow bus icons on the map on the south by East 27th Street. Recreational staff will support with the loading and unloading of buses along with general area supervision. Students who select the transportation option should be dropped off along the east of the campus at Willow Street, enter the school from the gate by the portables, and be picked up from the same place. This is indicated on the map by the student drop-off icon. The shaded area will be under construction and not accessible to staff or students. Dashed red lines indicate the temporary construction fencing separating students from construction areas. Boys and Girls Club students can return back to Robinson Academy after school and should be picked up from Robinson as usual. This is a map of the Butler site, illustrating the bus zone along the north side of the campus and also the drop-off area at visitors parking for students who select to go to Butler directly. Visitors can enter the campus via 20th Street at the main gate entry into the visitor parking lot. Families who pick up from Butler at the end of the day should wait in their cars in areas shown with the green car icons. In this slide, you see a map of the Butler site and classroom count. Classrooms are shown in yellow. The administration office is green, the nurse's office is red, and the student restrooms are purple or blue. Butler has 28 permanent classrooms and 11 portable classrooms, a dance room, and a music room. There are also boys and girls locker rooms. Students will have full access to the playground and sports fields year-round. Overall, students will benefit from the additional space available at Butler while still being close to home and their home school, Jackie Robinson Academy. Robinson HVAC project construction is planned to start in the summer of 2021 with an expected completion date of August of 2022. The goal is to complete all renovations within 12 months so that the students and staff return to their permanent and newly renovated classrooms at the start of the 2022-2023 school year. All students will be temporarily relocated to the Butler campus for the year in order to accommodate construction activities. Specific renovation and modernization plans for Robinson Academy are illustrated in the following slides. We are adding a new ADA-compliant drop-off area along the north side of the campus and repairing the staff parking area as part of this project. These areas are shown in the blue highlight. Here is a map of the two-story building showing the areas of construction. Our main goal of the project at Robinson is to replace the HVAC systems that are malfunctioning. While the campus is going through the construction, we plan on completing other improvements such as upgrading non-ADA compliant areas such as restrooms and classroom sinks, adding ceiling-mounted projectors and projector screens to all classrooms and the library, adding dimming controls to new lights as well as providing classrooms with additional electrical outlets, replacing old carpet and VCT flooring with new flooring, painting all interior walls, replacing window shades, and upgrading signage campus-wide and upgrading fire alarm systems. The following slides show the areas of the campus being upgraded in pictures. This slide shows some areas impacted by our work, such as replacing flooring and ceilings, as well as creating ADA-compliant sinks and upgrading electrical. Existing corridor flooring is also damaged by high moisture content of the slab. The new flooring system can withstand the high moisture content. Pictures of similar completed work are included toward the end of this presentation. The multi-purpose room, or Building B, will receive a new projector and motorized projector screen. Plastic window glazing will be replaced with laminated window glazing, and new window shades will be installed. We are also going to repair some of the deferred maintenance items, such as leaks in the multi-purpose room and concrete pavement. Here, we'd like you to see examples of other sites going through the Measure E program. This slide shows a classroom under construction. In these pictures, you can see an office undergoing similar modernization and upgrades as those planned at Robinson. And here is a view of restrooms under construction. Next, you can see a finished classroom with new whiteboards, tack boards, and an Extron audio-visual system. And finally, a completed corridor. The project team for the project consists of firms that have all done multiple Measure E projects and bring knowledge and experience to the project. The architect firm is TSK. The mechanical and plumbing engineer is Capital Engineering Consultant. Electrical engineer is KSG Consulting Engineers, and the contractor is currently NKS. Our focus remains to hire as many local contractors, subcontractors, and business partners for work performed under the Measure E bond program. Construction is planned to occur Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The contractor will have a designated area on campus for their temporary offices and will adhere to all safety, security, environmental, noise, and traffic regulations enforced by the Long Beach Unified School District and the City of Long Beach. Thank you for submitting your questions using our Thought Exchange app. You can access the Robinson Question and Answer document by clicking on the Jackie Robinson mascot or by visiting our website to access the document titled Robinson Question and Answer June 2020. If you have additional questions, you can send an email to lbschoolbonds@lbschools.net or call us at 562 997 7550.